Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a heated topic from Manipur, India. Are the Kuki people illegal immigrants from Myanmar, as some in the Meitei community claim? This narrative has sparked a lot of debate, especially amid recent ethnic tensions. But is it true? Spoiler alert, the evidence says no. Stick around as we break down the history, the facts, and the real story behind the Kuki people. If you enjoy this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more. So what's the claim we're tackling? Some folks, particularly from the Meitei community in Manipur, argue that the Kuki people aren't originally from India, that they're recent immigrants sneaking in from Myanmar. It's a narrative tied to land disputes, population growth, and ethnic rivalry. But here's the thing. History, law, and data tell a different story. Let's start with where the Kuki actually come from. First up, the Kuki aren't newcomers. Historical records go way back. Think 18th century. British colonial documents from 1777 mention Kuki raids in the hills of what's now northeast India. That's over 200 years ago. By 1870, a British officer, Captain T.H. Lewin, described them as a powerful and independent group stretching from Assam to Myanmar's borders. That's not the profile of some random migrants. They were already a big deal in the region. Even Manipurists back then called them Kongjais, and scholars like Haugenlin Chongloi argue their roots in Manipur might even predate colonial times. So, illegal immigrants? Nah, they've been here for centuries. Check this out. Here's Manipur, surrounded by Assam, Nagaland, and Myanmar. The Kuki lived across these hills long before modern borders were drawn. By the 1850s, the British were even splitting them into Old Kuki and New Kuki groups. Point is, they weren't just popping over from Myanmar last week. They've been part of this landscape forever. Now, let's talk citizenship, because this is where the rubber meets the road. In 1949, Manipur joined India through the Instrument of Accession, signed by Maharaja Bodhchandra Singh. Fast forward to 1951, and the Indian Constitution lists any Kuki tribe as scheduled tribes in Manipur, 39 sub-tribes strong, with a population of nearly 70,000 back then. That's official recognition, folks. They're as Indian as samosas and chai. Okay, but what about Myanmar? Isn't there some truth to the immigration claims? Sure, there's been some movement. Since the 2021 coup in Myanmar, a few Kuki have crossed over due to violence. Fair enough. But that's a tiny piece of the puzzle. The vast majority of Kuki in Manipur aren't fresh off the boat. They've been here since way before India's independence. Census data backs this up. In 1881, Kukis were already 7% of Manipur's population, about 17,000 people. That's not a sudden influx. That's a community with roots. Look at these numbers. From 1881 to 2011, the Kuki population grew steadily, same as any group over 130 years. Some say this spike means illegal immigration, but experts argue it's just natural growth. No evidence of a massive wave from Myanmar here, just a community living and thriving. So why does this illegal immigrant story keep circulating? It's complicated. Manipur's got ethnic tensions, land disputes, political power struggles. You name it. The Meitei and Kuki have clashed over resources, especially since violence flared up in 2023. Calling the Kuki outsiders is a way to question their rights to land and representation. But history doesn't bend to narratives. It sticks to facts. The Kuki fought the British in the 1917 or 1919 rebellion, ran village councils, and built a culture here. They're not guests, they're home. Let's flip the script for a sec. The Kuki aren't just numbers, they're a vibrant part of Manipur. Their music, dances, jum farming, it's all woven into the state's fabric. Over the last century, many became Christians, but they've kept their traditions alive, like village chiefs and storytelling. They're not taking from Manipur, they're adding to it. And legally, they're scheduled tribes, recognized, protected, and Indian. Here's the bottom line. The Kuki aren't illegal immigrants from Myanmar. They've been in Manipur for centuries, documented since the 1700s, citizens since 1949. Yeah, some recent arrivals from Myanmar complicate things, but that's a side story, not the main plot. The data, census records, British reports, India's own laws shows they belong here. Painting them as outsiders ignores their history and rights. So what do you think? Did this clear up the Kuki story for you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Next time, we'll tackle another big question. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.